Good this afternoon. I'm it's me. Is this really what you came up with? And welcome to Crazy Progressively Louder on the on this day, within the ever so brutal of winter that we are currently experiencing, we have news that warns the heart. In Derry, New Hampshire, a 14-year-old girl avoids demise from a house fire by the timely interval of a normally unsung hero who braves each and every day rain, sleet, hail, snow, tornadoing cattle, the 10 plagues of Egypt, whatever the world wants to throw at it. That's right, I'm talking about the one and only generic home garden sprinkler system. This everyday average Joe stood between this young lady and the untimely precipice of death, fending off the flames, buying her enough time to sleuth out the basement's primary exit while the secondary exit had been snowed in through the damage. Though the damage was extensive, the young lady remains unscathed, as does her dog. Apparently, at a drive-in movie in the movie theater in Concord, California, parents were complaining because 50 Shades of Grey was playing at an adjacent theater to the SpongeBob movie, and the screen was clearly visible in the background of the SpongeBob screen. The theater received multiple complaints and claimed it a chip in the problem server? Come on, really? A chip problem? I don't think that was it. It was clearly Chet down at the drive-in, didn't think the movie was placement through. Why are the parents even complaining? They got to see 2 movies for the price of 1. They could watch 50 Shades while their kids watch SpongeBob. And I'm sure the daddies were happy because mommies were probably very prone to experimental play, like butt stuff and other exceedingly anal activities. And it's every parent's dream to be able to avoid the birds and the beads talk. And parents, have you ever seen SpongeBob? You can't tell me he doesn't tie up Patrick and beat him with a dildo every Tuesday. The show is like one big sexual innuendo. Sexual innuendo, anyway. This past week, some guy used to sleep with decided to listen to Nickelback on a straight loop for an entire 168 hours. Now, if that's not torture, I don't know what is. He even consulted his doctor, who told him he could have irreversible hearing damage from listening to Chad Kroger's vinegar-stroking voice for so long. He has amazingly raised over $26,000. I have to say that I'm pretty jealous because the only thing that comes out of me not listening to my doctor are some unknown STDs. This money is being raised for a charity called Charity Water. Similarly, this past week was also THON, God, here it goes, a place where people torture themselves dancing to bad music for no good reason. Now come on, THON, you're doing it wrong. One guy makes almost $30,000 in a week, and millions of people take months to raise only a few million. Clearly the answer is, how do you pronounce that? Martyrdom via Nickelback. Now for some words that are too fun to say. Smegma. Midgets. Smegma midgets. Smear. Pussy willow. Rastafari. Worm. Dick fingers. Danglies. Dangus. Dingus. Dipstick. Duty. Booby tassels. Crotch rocket. Spelled with a K. Balls. Shaft. Turtling. Bees? Question mark? Nugget. Phallic. Fecal matters. Sharp. Rocket fleshlight. Syphilis. So, Crazy Talk and Bikini Bottom Crabs will be right back. We got an interview from Kai coming up for you soon because I quit.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. I'm Jason Lenhart, and I know it's been a while, but I'm back with a brand new history comprising all of my long travels. Here we have 5 subjects today. We have Capri, Kiki, Lola, and Sophia. Now, who are these wonderfully splendid and comically named girls, you ask? That's right. They are the Fanta girls. And each one of them found in a very specific area of the world. I've learned that it's a very drawn-out process. We have Capri, found in the region of Madagascar, where the lemurs leap, and the hawks try to find the lemurs that are leaping. She was found in the crevice, looking for strawberries, and then they gave her strawberry. Kiki, orange. She was found in Tahiti. They found her roaming the desert waste of Tahiti, trying to find just a smidgen of luscious, luscious hydration. And the commercial company Fanta came to her and offered her the orange. Now we come to Lola, a much more funly named person, found on the wonderful island of Cyprus in the Near East. She was laying about enjoying her pineapples, and they were like, hey, pineapples. And then finally, or so they would have you believe, we have Sophia, the grape, found in the lands of Sardinia. They found this girl engorging upon sardines, and they felt like this is no way that any young girl should live. They popped the pop of the grape soda, and it was sealed. But all that aside, I'm here to talk to you about something important. I'm here to talk to you about the legend of the blue Fanta girl. Bam, there she is. This unsung female, who actually is not one of the ones who sung in the most recent commercials I can remember back in 2000, is the purveyor of the blueberry Fanta. They found this one in the Tibetan hills of the Himalayas, scrounging around the ice for something cold, sustaining, looking for warmth. A young man by the name of Gary Osmond came up to her. He is the purveyor, the owner of Fanta. He came up to her and he was like, "You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen." He handed her the blueberry Fanta, and it was sealed. Now, this is the best flavor of Fanta. It follows the rules of Hugs. Blueberry, the best flavor ice. Blue, the best fruit. Blueberries, the best color. Blue. America, red, white, and blue. And basically, this creature was so rare. There was only one blue Fanta girl. The others have been made and remade over the centuries. The blue Fanta girl is ageless and amazing. I had the chance to talk with her briefly, and she whispered me the secrets of life.
I'm here outside of Sharmbrook Castles with another edition of Colton's Conspiracy Corner. I'm going to bring up an old nursery crime, age past. Okay, so this is the story of Humpty Dumpty. So, everyone knows the story. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again. Now, when I first think of this, I think of the word great used to define Humpty's fall. Who was it great for? Certainly not Mr. Dumpty. What I'm here to have everyone consider is that maybe, just maybe, he was pushed. So, the most important thing is to think, okay, so all of the king's horses and all the king's men came together and attempted to put him back together again? I don't think so, people. I don't think so. I don't think they tried to put him back together again. And most importantly, why was Humpty on that wall? He's an egg. He knows the danger. He's been an egg his whole life. He knows how dangerous it is for an egg to sit upon this wall right here in Sharmbrook. Okay? So, I think this is a classic Brandon Stark situation. He knew something. He knew something about the monarchy. And I'm going to work my fingers to the bone to figure out what that was for you, my viewers, in my next edition.
Hey everybody, welcome to Crazy Talk, one of the craziest shows ever. Now listen, due to a Mortal Kombat World War III fight with Brittney, I defeated her, and now I'm the new host of Crazy Talk. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Even though I was victorious and I didn't celebrate as yet, I made it today to take over my new position. Today on the show we have with us LTL Entertainment. Thanks for coming, guys. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about
Appreciate you
you?
having us. How are
Now, a lot of people don't know what LTL is. So, could you tell me what LTL is? What does it stand for?
you? LTL Entertainment stands for Love, Trust, and Loyalty. And we actually came up with this. I was in the bathroom, and I was handling my business.
Okay.
And I was enjoying that. And Ross asked me, he's like, when's the first party?
Just
And
like that.
just like that. Yeah, the door was open. We're very open. It's pretty
We're a
cool.
little too close.
He asked me that, and we was just like, we're going to throw the first party of the year. And we just wanted a fancy name to call ourselves. And our organization grown. Those are our principles, so we just called it LTL Entertainment.
So, what do you do in LTL Entertainment? Like, what is your position?
My position, I'm not going to say I'm the face, but
Right.
I mean, technically, I opened the bank account, so, it's technically mine. But, you can see me mostly promoting. I'm out there. When we first started, we did lots of flyers. Now we're usually just, on Instagram, but
Right.
bring that back. I'm out there shaking hands, getting to know the people. You can usually see me at the door of our parties, mostly that. You can see me DJ sometimes.
Oh, so you're a DJ.
Yeah.
All right, so
we're all DJs.
oh, you're all DJs. So, who's the better DJ here?
I mean, well, come on.
Who's the better DJ here?
It's me. It's clearly me.
Now, is there like a war between y'all when certain parties? Who's DJing it? Who's
No,
doing
it's like, I mean, there's probably a war between him and our other member, Bila, but I mean, everybody looks up to me. They know that this is it.
Right.
This is where the road stops. It's like God, me, and Jesus.
Wow.
When it comes to this
That's-
DJ stuff.
Wow, he put himself ahead of Jesus.
So,
I'm a better DJ than Jesus. He doesn't even know how to make his way around the laptop.
wow.
so when was your first party and where was it at?
Our first party was at the beginning of last semester at a Chinese food restaurant.
Now, how did you get that? How did you get that place? What made you want to do it at a Chinese restaurant?
Again, I was sitting in the bathroom.
So everything comes from
All the great ideas come from the John.
Okay.
And it's like, we got hungry. And after me doing my business, I was emptying my stomach. So it's like, you know what, now I got to replace everything I just got rid of. Right. We was at the Chinese spot, and we saw this big hall in the back.
And
it was just like, you know what?
About to do
Can I have a party here? And he said, yeah. Wow. And after that, it was history.
Wow. Yeah. So could you tell me some your recent accomplishments? You got any awards? How many parties do you throw?
Go ahead. I mean,
I know last semester was hectic. So we threw a party at least once a month. Some months we had 2 or 3.
Wow.
But it's been a trip. It's been a real trip.
Yeah, we threw the first ever Penn State Jungle Juice battle at Tudyk Park, which was great.
Okay.
We had about 3,000 people there.
Wow.
Wow. Our first award was at the Ashe Awards. We won the social media award because we support all organizations.
Right.
Even if there's conflicting parties, we still post their party flyer with ours. We won that. We got
Just got a list, man.
yeah, we had about 12 parties last semester. We had a fashion show which was hosted by Bambi from Love and Hip Hop.
Wow.
Because we just don't throw parties. We're a legitimate business. We do event planning and talent booking.
Nice.
We have a couple different artists booked right now to come up here, and everything that we do on campus is free. We don't make any money off of the campus.
So you mean to tell me your events are free?
We had the parties you do pay for, but when you pay to get into our parties, we put that back into scholarships. So we haven't profited from any of this.
Okay.
We've given about 4 scholarships so far to people that just needed, some people are financially embarrassed and they don't want to ask other people. They come and talk to their friends, and when they come to us, we tell them just wait. After the weekend, we'll just put it on their bursar. And we don't advertise that because we're doing it to help the students. We're not doing it to get the credit for it. We're just doing it to help the students.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. So For the scholarships, you know, I mean, is there like a process you got to apply, like, or you just come to you and be like, hey, listen, like I'm really looking for.
It's sort of random.
Is it really?
Like we hang out a lot in the PRCC. They
Okay.
support LTL Entertainment along with the student organization we're part of, Growing Achievements of Men, and that's where we hear most of the chatter. Who's doing bad? Who's got to drop out? And who doesn't? And we just take it amongst ourselves to pull them to the side and say, listen, see me on Monday.
Wow.
Once they see us, then we're like, let's go to the Bursar office. We'll drop the money on their account and just be like, don't even worry about it.
Wow.
Because a lot of people don't want to talk about it. A lot of people don't want to ask for help.
So like, you know, what has your feedback been from the people? I mean, seeing that, you know, this is a new company, new organization. You know, no one, you know, was like, oh, who's LTL? Like, how's feedback been since the first semester, the first party? Like, what's the feedback been like?
Most of the feedback has been good. I mean, you see, like if you go to any of our events, we're always packed. We haven't had not one dead event.
Really?
Literally. But yeah, most of the feedback is good. We're good on campus with most of the orgs. I'm not gonna say we haven't had bad feedback, but
Yeah, of course.
We've had
our.
There's a lot of he's pulling punches. We have a lot of hate.
I gotta say face.
There's a lot of people out there that they can't do what we're doing, so they want to try to get things shut down. And we have had major and minor setbacks. Like we had a big Valentine's Day weekend planned, and due to a few different organizations hating because they could not throw an event because ours are more popular. Our events had to get shut down, which hurt our publicly advertised scholarship that was supposed to come March 1st. It was a $2,000 scholarship that we can't give out right now because the event to raise the money, it was dead. And they got like all the parties for the rest of the year canceled. But they got them all canceled, but you know, due to some networking and some offers that couldn't be refused, we got them back.
Right. All right, so I mean, do you have like, what's new for LTL right now? Like, what's the newest update, the latest update on what's going on with you guys?
I'm excited about this one. We should be releasing the app soon. The app is already here. We're just doing an official release. What, March 1st? We were supposed to release it with the scholarship, but now it's just we're just dropping the app on March 1st.
So the people that support us and have, you know, that are on our mailing list, they have the app exclusive already, and they got a chance to look at it. It has all our mixes. You can purchase the tickets to our events. You can watch our live cast on Ustream and watch the parties live. And it's gonna be a game changer to a lot of different organizations out here.
Wow, well, thanks for coming, guys. I learned a lot about LTL, and I hope the world finds out. And, you know, is there social media that you have that we can find you at?
Follow us at LTL Entertainment on Instagram.
All right, on Instagram, just that simple. All right, thanks for coming, guys.
All right, no problem.